Hey, I want to ask you about Victoria. There's a number of polls suggesting Victoria will flip the coalition's way at the election. I just wanted to get your take on how things are playing out in that state, and particularly how much dislike for Premier Jacinta Allan will hurt Anthony Albanese at a federal level. How do you see that playing out over the next 5 weeks?
Victoria is flat broke. The Victorian Socialist Left government is really impacting on voters, and it'll have a backlash on the federal results. There are 8 Labor seats, up to 7.5% out to Corangamite, closest one being Aston, who the Liberals could win. 8 seats in outer Melbourne alone, and that doesn't include the 2 seats that the Greens might win in Wills or McNamara. I thought it was really weird for Albo to be out in Hinckley yesterday, a 12% coalition seat. I said he should be in my old seat of Melbourne Ports in McNamara, pounding the streets of Port Melbourne and Garden City and trying to convince the Wharfies, who still live there, that they should stick with Labor. That's where he should have been if he had his priorities right.
Yeah, you'd think so, Michael. Now, look, Anthony Albanese still has not been able to get Donald Trump on the phone, of course, as Liberation Day approaches, where we could cop another round of tariffs. But have a listen to Albo this morning, who says, oh, well, not my fault.
The reason why that didn't occur was because the President made a decision to not talk to anyone and to impose this regime on every country.
Michael, he's saying, look, Donald Trump's not going to talk to anyone. Is he right, or is Labor on the back foot with this administration?
Danica, this is a Team Australia thing. He should drop his pride, get Joe Hockey, Gina Rinehart, Greg Norman, anyone who can go over there and who are friends of the President and try and use the goodwill that Australia has to twist the American administration's arm. I'm worried that there's a dark side to this because many countries, whether it's Denmark or Canada, that are friends of the United States, are having a pushback to their left of centre governments because, with the threat of Donald Trump waiting in the wings, whether it's tariffs or other issues, it causes a nationalist reaction inside that country for the existing government.
Michael Danby, we really appreciate your insights tonight. Thanks for joining us.